Should anything go wrong, cyanide.
Oh. What flavor? Orange or lemon?
Cyanide, a highly toxic substance found almost everywhere, from seeds and fruit stones to large-scale industrial processes. Most people know of cyanide from the movies, where spies or high-profile figures keep it on them in case of capture. Cyanide's use by spies has largely been overblown in the movies. The idea of cyanide being hidden in a secret tooth is one of the most cliché appearances in pop culture. There are no records or any reason to believe spies ever had such deadly fake teeth. Could you imagine if they ground their teeth in their sleep, or just bit too hard into a fruit pit? Seems a stupid way to die. But what is cyanide, and how has it been used historically and in warfare? First, to address the tooth myth. This likely comes from the pill's frequent use during World War II by high-ranking National Socialists who had access to glass cyanide capsules and likely hid them in their mouths, where they could easily be broken by the teeth, releasing the toxin. Heinrich Himmler, for example, bit into a potassium cyanide pill he had hidden in his cheek while being examined by a doctor in British custody. He died within 15 minutes. Hermann Goering famously escaped the hangman by using a cyanide pill. After being found guilty of war crimes, Goering requested to be shot as a soldier, but this request was denied. It is unknown for certain how he obtained a pill, but Goering took every opportunity to coerce his guards. The British and American Secret Services also use cyanide pills, dubbed the L pill or lethal pill, given to agents behind enemy lines. Agents knew if they were captured by German forces, torture was likely. Versions of the pill were covered in brown rubber for extra protection, as cyanide can still be lethal if accidental contact with the skin is made. Agents sewed pills into the corners of their shirt collars, so they could bite on a pill, even if they were bound. The most nefarious use of cyanide during World War II was its use to murder approximately 1.1 million people in gas chambers at extermination camps. For this purpose, a cyanide-based pesticide was used, called Zyklon B. This substance used hydrogen cyanide that, when inhaled, is even more deadly than ingested as a pill. A 68-kilogram person dies within 2 minutes of inhaling 70 milligrams of hydrogen cyanide. Cyanide gas was also used during World War I for chemical warfare, but the gas is relatively light and dissipates quickly, therefore is less effective on open battlefields. Like in some movies though, cyanide can be used to assassinate individuals, be it through injection or ingestion. Sodium and potassium cyanide can take on the appearance of salt or sugar, and an oral dose as small as 200 milligrams can be fatal. These salts do have a bitter taste, but this might be overlooked on some foods. Cyanide has been used to poison as far back as the Roman Empire. Emperor Nero used natural occurring cyanide to poison his enemies, obtained by distilling the fresh leaves of cherry laurel. During the Franco-Prussian War of 1870, the French reportedly dipped their bayonets in cyanide, though if this did occur, it likely wasn't common, as dipping one's own equipment in poison usually is more dangerous than worthwhile. Today, cyanide gas and salt still have a wide variety of uses in metallurgy, plastic manufacturing, gold mining, and pest control, to name a few things. But cyanide is also found commonly in nature, produced by certain bacteria and fungi. Hydrogen cyanide is used as a defense mechanism even by some millipedes. Most commonly, cyanide is found in almonds. However, for a toxic effect, an average person would have to eat quickly over 10,000 typical grocery store almonds. Cyanides are fast-acting poisons. They kill by preventing cells from using oxygen to make energy. This is accomplished by inhibiting mitochondria. Remember mitochondria from high school biology? The powerhouse of the cell. When mitochondria are poisoned, cells shut down, and quickly. A poisoned individual's diaphragm will slow, then they will stop breathing. Muscles will seize up, then the heart will stop beating. Cyanide kills quickly because it disperses throughout the entire body, rapidly affecting the cells of every major organ. However, brain function is the last thing to go, and a semi-consciousness can occur during this time for about 2 to 5 minutes. It is possible to treat cyanide ingestion by quickly ingesting other binding agents more attractive to cyanide than the binding site of oxygen in the mitochondria. Amyl nitrite, for example, can be used. It's theoretically possible this is what happened to Raul Silva in Skyfall. He may have held the liquid in his mouth too long and did not swallow, followed by treatment. The damage to his face looks corrosive, but the effect would be from cellular tissue death or necrosis. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching. I hope the video was a small enough dose on the subject and you made it until the end. Take care, watch your almond intake, and we'll see you next time.